Hi, this is Sandy Claire. Welcome to Origami STEAM. STEAM stands for science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Today I'm here outside on my deck to show you how to fold the traditional origami frog. Not the jumping frog. This is the original fold. If you could fold the origami crane, it's pretty much like the crane, but it's upside down. And it dates back just as far as the crane does. I'm here with my assistant, Luca, and he enjoys being outside, and he actually enjoys sitting on our deck, too, on the chair. So this is just the perfect fold for him today. And he loves the little frogs. Here we go. We're going to let him watch these frogs while I fold a little brown one, and it'll look just like this one. So are you ready? Let's get started, okay? We start out with a square piece of paper, and we fold it, of course, into a triangle, and we're going to make a bird base. There's other ways to making bird bases, but I folded it this way just because there's a fold that you need to do a squash fold. Okay, here you go. Now we're going to take this. See that? Just like the crane, but we're going to put your finger way in the back and squash that down. Okay? All right? Here. Now, once you have this, flip, see how it looks like a little house? Turn it over, and there's that crease fold. Fold it right on the crease fold until you get a sailboat. Open the sail. Put your finger all the way back down. Do you see that vertical folds inside? You're going to squash it down. And this is the bird base. Okay? Now, what we're going to do next, make sure this is open on the top. Okay? That's the difference. It's kind of like folding a crane the wrong way. That's why it took me so long to master this, because I didn't want to forget how to fold the crane. So you fold it this way and that way. Take one, like a little sailboat, and put your thumb in there, just like we did when we made the bird base. Okay, how's that? Turn it over, flip it like this, kind of like a fin of a fish. And I'm going to put my finger inside there and squash that. And line up this crease fold, lines up with this vertical fold, okay? That's how you got to make sure you did it right. Okay, it should look like this. You have one flap here, one flap here. Now what we're going to do is fold this one over a little bit and do this flap. This is flap number 3. You're going to make 4 flaps. Squash it. Flip it over. Now here's that flap again. This is number 4. We're going to open up this flap and squash it down until you have something that looks like this. See that? Now, you'll have, if you fold it a little bit, you'll have a smooth edge here, but we want the one with the pocket. So I'm going to take this. It's like upside down crane, but we're going to fold it this way and this way, right up that vertical. You got to make sure you line it up pretty accurate there. Okay. Open it. Lift the center tongue out, and I'm going to reverse the fold and go all the way from the bottom. See how it points? It wants to fold. See that? There you go. It looks like a kite. That one's done. I'm going to turn over. We're going to do it on the other side. This is number 2. We're going to make 4 of these. Okay. Here we go. This one's a little crooked. I'm going to try to fix it a little bit. It's pretty close. Now you open it up. Put your finger in there. Start from the bottom. Reverse the fold. And look at that. It wants to be a kite. Okay, now we're going to turn it over. Here's another one. Okay, I'm going to do it again. This is number 3. This is the actual frog that you blow up, and it's 3D. Not to be mistaken with the jumping frog. The jumping frog is very basic, and that you can find online. But this one is a little tricky. Okay, oops, see what happens? Sometimes it happens. And you just want to make sure it's nice and pointy. Okay, pointy enough. See that? Okay, let's take a look at what we have here. Okay, we have that smooth end. We don't want that now, but we do want this one. This is number 4. So we're going to fold this up. Now, if you have paper that has color on both sides, it might be a little confusing. So I would recommend using the white on one side and the color on the other, the kami paper. And a little bigger, too. This is kind of small, this paper that I'm using, but it makes a cute frog. See that? Okay, now, let's take a close look at this now. We have this. Open it up like a book and get to the smooth end. You see the smooth? There's no pockets, there's nothing. This is all the mess. We want to keep this 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has to be symmetrical. Make sure you have, for my little frogs are hopping away right now. So, what we're going to do, we're going to make this a skinny leg. Make a skinny leg there. Whoop, only one layer now. Skinny leg there. See how it looks like a crane? Turn it this way. These skinny legs are going to be the legs and the little arms of the frog. And I'll show you how to adjust it. It's kind of cool. Okay, now, let's take a look. Let's fold this over. Make sure we have 4 on each side. Wait, we have another one. We have to make this one skinny too. Skinny and skinny. Turn it over. See the smooth end? A lot of paper is getting thick over here, so you just have to press it with your nail. You can bend it back and forth a little bit, like this. Okay, how's that? Now, what we want to do, now you got to look at these, and once again, you need 4 on each side. So I have, let's count them. 1. Oh, we have 2 on each side. Huh, they're folded now. So we have 2 on each side. You see these? Okay. Now, this is where this part is. Remember, we folded that in? You're going to take this. This is the top leg. And you're going to make it look like a little paper crane. Like that. On this side, open it. Reverse the fold. Here. How's that? Now, I like to turn it over. This is the bottom legs. You're going to open this up. But this time, you're going to drag it all the way, wiggle, wiggle, all the way down. Up. So you reverse that fold, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You kind of want to make them straight. Okay, this is going to be on the top. Now, before we blow it up, the hole is right there, but we're not blowing it up yet. We're going to adjust the little arms, and I'm going to make this a little easier for you. Just fold it under and twist a little bit. Twist, twist. Twist, twist. So you have like the arm, and you have the 3 pieces. Now this guy, for it to stand up, fold it under. Fold it under. See, because what we want to do is make it, the long legs are going to be on top, and it's going to stand up. This, remove this over, little foot. Okay, we're almost done. Now, once you have this, make sure that it's symmetrical the best you can. And the more you make them, the better they get. Believe me, they're not going to look good the first couple times, but I think this is one of the most difficult folds. This is harder than the crane. Now, what we'll do, we look at that little hole, and here we go. I'm going to hold it right here. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. We got the little frog that hops. Look at that. And he matches up with all his other frog friends. If you have a science project to do, if you're dissecting frogs and you have to write a report, it's always nice to have a little 3D sculpture to go with your report. So I hope you enjoyed this. See you next time. Be sure to subscribe, tell your friends, and have a good day. Bye-bye.